The Daniella betrayal is upon us. Sabrina is about to duke it out at the bank. And Penelope just found a major Gary red flag. What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Sistas video. And in this video, I'm doing a full in-depth breakdown of the trailer for season 7, episode number 4. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my sisters' content and conversations. We have them daily. We have a lot of them, and you're not going to want to miss it. At any point in the video, feel free to drop down and give me your comments and your thoughts on the trailer, the scenes that we are getting to see, and what your predictions, theories, and overall thoughts are. And without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and start at the top. Now, I am going to mention some of the things that we saw in the teaser just to bridge the gap, and we have all of the knowledge that we need. I'm also going to plug in some of the visuals here as well, because for whatever reason, the end of episode teaser and the trailer tend to have different parts of the episode. So the trailer starts off with Andi telling Fatima that Leland is looking for somebody to manage the firm, and this is assuming after he almost dies in her office. And I don't believe that he's the one who actually told her this. I feel like she heard it from somebody else, because Leland had no nice words for Andi. Like, actually, let's run back some of what he said to her before he croaked.
With him, you have left this firm vulnerable to sanctions and lawsuits with your behavior.
Mr.
Okay, I'm being so dramatic. He did not croak, but he damn near croaked in her office. And the actual idea that Andrea wants to like make a concerted effort to go after this position, when, girl, you're like the most unserious attorney that is moving around this damn law firm. Where is Robin at? We need him back ASAP, because while he was frivolously doing some frolicking when it comes to Andi, he also looked like he was handling big business. Like, Andi, I can't take you damn seriously, because Jordan also comes in the teaser as well as the trailer, and you were kissing him right in front of the window of your damn office. And it's like, you don't have the decorum and the professionalism all the time consistently enough to maintain a reputation and to do the things that a partner at a law firm of this caliber would do. So I get like having the high hopes and aspirations and the money goals and yada 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 yada, but girl, you don't carry yourself like a partner. You are deranged in the membrane and focused on penis 24/7. Fatima is putting out fires left and right because you dropping balls and doing all types of goofy stuff, all the way back to when she got to remind you not to wear a bra to work. You need an actual shirt. Like, Andi, I feel like you need to just go ahead and sit this one out, even though she's not gonna. Like, she plants the seed in Fatima's head, like, if she gets partner, then it'll be great for all of us. And she got this little smile and little smirk, and it's just like, Andi, this is the beginning of the end, a beginning of an attempted rise for you to fall again, because you don't know how to stay focused. You don't know how to prioritize. You don't know how to decenter men and actually get to what you need to get to so that you can make specific strides in your life. Like, I go back to seasons 1 and 2 when we were running into different attorneys, and she had a reputation of like being the one who used her sexuality in the industry and wasn't really fully standing on all her merit. And I'm not saying that she dumb by any means. I'm not saying that she is not, worthy of being an attorney. She clearly has a degree. She clearly passed the bar. She clearly did all of these things. But you also have spent how many years of your life infusing your personal decisions into your career. And then now you about to try to make this big ass push to step in and become a managing partner of this firm when your ass barely wears suitable clothes and don't even be litigating how you need to be litigating. Because quiet as kept, let's go back to last episode, and Fatima had to remind you about something about this Zach case, and it feels like you finna make them lose this child. And then on top of that, you're supposed to be a damn divorce attorney, but you out here litigating cases for your friends and them. So are you actually bringing in all the business that you said that you bringing in? Because in what time of the day? Between the penis that you riding and the friends' cases that you taking, when are you actually bringing in new business to this firm? Like, you gonna have to do a little bit more than just look cute coming in here and smile to get this position. And on top of that, Hayden is coming for your ass, so it won't be an easy thing to get. I feel like for whatever reason, Andi needs to find it in her heart to lay low, to blend, to go with the flow. And I am never an advocate for any black woman to play small or to dim her light, but Andi be doing too damn much, and it's not enough of her damn job. So when I'm saying lay low in this particular moment, ride this wave and don't get fired. Take a certain amount of months and really focus on going hard at work, keeping a strong segregation between what's personal in your personal life and career. Stop traipsing these men up and through this damn office. Stop coming in here in your bra and panties underneath a blazer. Like, you and Fatima are cool, but like, brand yourselves not as the black BFFs, the cute girls in the damn office, but the bitches that get it done. The bitches that bring in new business. The bitches that the billable hours is off the charts. I don't know, y'all. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and say, Andi, I don't see it for you, sis. And I don't think these partners going to see it for you either, especially after what Leland led with, girl. Like, your brand is tainted in that building. And I'm going to need you to be fucking for real. Okay, so we get a little bit more context on Sabrina and Little Miss Wonder Bread Wendy at the bank, right? And Miss India shows up, and apparently she's talking about some particular job opportunity that these girls are going to be going up against each other for. And basically, Little White Bread Wendy, I know her name is Paige, but I'm calling her White Bread Wendy. I said what I said. She's talking about, well, I want the job. And Sabrina's like, well, I'm interested in it as well. Sabrina, it's time to get gutter. It's time to do what you got to do because you deserve it. And we don't have the full context. I'm excited to get back into the bank with Sabrina so we can get a flow of like how things are going. Because I'm like, girl, are you the manager again or are you not? And I believe like because Paige moves the way that she moves, she might have been the interim manager when Sabrina got fired behind a bank robbery. So now it's been a little bit rough in trying to integrate Sabrina back into being, you know, an employee or a manager, assuming her role back. I don't know because they haven't confirmed that for us, even though she still had the office. So I feel like she is. It might have been weird trying to get her to assimilate back into the bank, especially with Paige there. And if Paige had been doing her job while Sabrina was gone those 3 months, then she probably thinks that she still runs something, which is why she gets a little bit too cute when it comes to talking to Sabrina. But Sabrina is not new to this. She is true to this. And I'm gonna need you to sit little Wendy Wonder Bread down and tell her to hush or send her ass to the damn downtown office, because what I'm not going to do is sit up here and watch these microaggressions. I'm just not going to do it. Miss India, we're not going to do it. Miss India got a little bit of flavor. She always had a little bit of attitude, a little bit of bite to her. And I'm going to need her to see through Wendy Wonder Bread. You might have been good in the pinch when Sabrina was in the clink, but she back now and she got this. Now, y'all, from there, we get a visual of Penelope going through Gary's stuff. And I zoomed in and I'm like trying to pay attention, and all that I can make out, because like there's some paperwork on top, which I can't see. It looks like a printout of some spreadsheets. But then under it that she lifts up, it says child support term, which I think is termination papers. And Gary, we knew that you was the damn devil. We knew that you was giving Satan incarnate. But if your ass filed a petition to terminate the child support for your 2 kids that you got with Jasmine and her ass is in jail, you gonna rot, sir. Matter of fact, you are going to roast for the rest of your days in the fiery pits of hell. Because in what world is that okay? I don't give a damn if you don't have 2 cents to your name. The quarter cent that you do got belongs to your damn kids. You already don't spend no time with them. You already are not raising them. You already abandoned them after being a part of the reason, even though their mama's crazy. But you part of the reason why their mama's in jail to begin with, and you're going to terminate child support? You're not going to financially support these kids, and you're not even emotionally, physically, or spiritually supporting these kids? Like, something is really wrong with Gary Borders. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it to the writers, because when I think that he cannot be more diabolical, he becomes even more diabolical. Like, this is some Randall from If Loving You Is Wrong ass. And I'm confuddled, confused, but still staying tuned. This is very interesting for Penelope to find specifically, because prior to her running into Andi, she had no idea about her previous wife. She probably didn't even know about his previous kids. Penelope, at this point, girl, your stomach is folding like something that we saw from a major pop star years ago, which I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke, but y'all mentioned it on our Sistas Keeper in the chat. So, you know, we see each other. Your stomach is folded. I don't believe that you're actually pregnant. So you don't even have to worry about the whole, like, having his children or child in your belly. At this point, girl, whatever you're looking for, I pray it's going to be something that you can hold over this head to save your life, because you need to count your days. He didn't already upped your life insurance policy, which we saw in episode 3. He is coming for that ass. He has no money, and he's going to kill you to get a little bit of money. And I hate that for you. I don't know what you calling Andi is going to do. I just really don't know what you calling Andy's going to do, but you did it. You talking about we got a real problem. You'd have been better off calling Fatima. And I really don't want Miss Mamas to have to fix somebody else's life and problems. But what is calling Andi finna do? She down at the damn juice bar kikiing with Jordan, trying to figure out how they gonna have some sex in the car. But then she also want to focus and become a managing partner at a law firm. Do Andi not know how this works? Like, I don't understand Miss Mamas at all. What else am I missing in this trailer? Okay, and then the betrayal. Danni. Oh, I'm gonna jump over Karen real quick and come back. Danni and Zach down at the airport. I get nostalgia seeing Zach back at the airport because I really I thought that the beats when Danni and Zach both worked at the airport, they were just comedic gold. Like, I love their energy together. I love their scenes together. It just seemed so fun and friendly. So part of me is like glad to see this, but also Zach, like, okay, you want to get a DNA test, Fatima wants you to get a DNA test. The baby is not going to randomly like evaporate. Like, Karen is not going to take it from you. Like, can we wait for the damn baby to come out the birth canal? Why do we get in our minds this idea of like, we need a DNA test and now we gotta have it now? And now Zach is running through the streets of Atlanta, buying flowers, getting confronted by Karen's damn mama, getting confronted and the flowers thrown on the ground by Fatima. Now he's running down to the damn airport all in the same day, all behind his damn DNA test, which is going to happen regardless. Like, the paternity is going to come out regardless. It is not something that she's going to be able to hold over you and hide, only because you want to create a trust fund that you will be able to take back if it's not your child. Now we're just distraught. And Danni, you're sitting up here advising him to demand a DNA test now? Why? Like, so I think that because the synopsis of this episode speaks about how Danni betrays Karen, and I think that this is what they're talking about in reference to her advising Zach about demanding the DNA test. I'm not gonna go as far as saying it's a betrayal. It just feels like additional disloyal ass goofiness. I would much rather her have a conversation with Karen about, you need to give Zach a DNA test where he actually gives his DNA and it's matched to you and the child or whatever the situation is, versus her having a conversation with Fatima and her having a conversation with Zach. That is the part that feels very disloyal and betrayer-y about this whole thing, because she's having this conversation about her friend with everybody else except for her damn friend. And I get that her and Zach have been friendly, but Tyler Perry spent 2 whole seasons keeping them apart, and Zach had a whole entire come up, moved into a whole entire duplex, financially did what needed to be done, and did not think twice about Daniella. Daniella has been over to that duplex once, and when she was over there, Zach tried to shit on her, and every second that she was in there trying to push her out and tell her not to touch nothing because he was too good and too great, and she's basically too ghetto to be up in his new space amongst his new money. So what I'm not gonna buy into is that, oh, you and Danni are just such coup de la bomb ass friends, more so than her and Karen. So in all honesty, whether you have been there for Zach or not in this period of time in his life where he needed you, he turned his back on your ass. Karen has not done that to you. Your loyalty should be with Karen, and you were her friend first. So again, she needs to be having these conversations that she's having about Karen with Karen versus having the conversations with Zach and his goddamn fiance. That's the part that makes it disloyal. That's the part that makes her trifling. And in all honesty, it's none of your damn business. You need to figure out why you can't sit across from somebody and just speak truth to power about your damn life. Why you want to run tail and hide, and you big and bad and you speak the truth and you honest and you this and you that, and can't nobody with you, but you too damn scared to be able to speak to, yeah, I like to get down. Yeah, I would want to pick up a man. Like, that's some weak stuff. You want to run and chit chat and kiki and him and haw about Karen, her drama and her problems, but you can't even sit across from a goddamn therapist and say what you got going on in your life. Like, that's some weak bitch shit. Point blank period. And I'm sorry for the B word, y'all, but Daniella is on my nerves in this particular season of this series because I hate it. I hate a disloyal girl in a friend group. You should just remove yourself from the friend group. If you're not going to be able to be a friend, if you don't have the capacity to be somebody's real friend, stop running around here pretending like you are their friend. You literally looked at the damn therapist and told the therapist that your friends are like your sisters, and this is what you do to your sisters? It makes no sense to me. And Zach, get your dumb ass up, because you coming down here for advice about a DNA test that your ass is going to get anyway. Everybody needs to relax. The baby is not going to magically disappear. You're going to be able to get paternity. It's coming. You getting paternity or getting a DNA test on the day of her damn grand opening makes no damn sense. You even starting a conversation on this day makes no damn sense. So you sitting down here looking like somebody kicked your puppy while getting this goofy ass advice from Daniella, and this is still her damn grand opening day, is dumb. Back to Karen. They doing all this outside of Karen, and meanwhile, it looks like Pam is whispering into Karen's ear about the damn child support. And y'all, you know what? I know it seems real shifty and real shady. I know they was trying to light Pam's ass up on Twitter talking about Pam need to shut the hell up. But I think that the full scope of this conversation that Pam is having is like, girl, you need to go ahead and get Zach tested. You need to get Zach tested so you can confirm that he's the father. And then that little child support train can go ahead and get into motion. I don't think that she's just trying to say, oh, Karen should scam Zach or anything like that. I think that she's actually having a conversation with Karen about, yo, you tested Aaron and Aaron wasn't the father. So by process of elimination, yeah, cool. But let's get some definitive answers. Like, let's go ahead and get Zach tested so then there's no question and you can fully move forward and it doesn't look weird, doesn't look crazy. Nobody can second guess nothing when you got your hand out. Because quiet as cat, people want to talk about child support when the kid get here. But guess what? There's plenty of things that Karen has to pay for. There is a financial burden that Karen has endured during the 9 months of her carrying a damn child that Zach should also split with her. And y'all can argue with y'all's mamas about that, because I feel that about any pregnant woman. If I'm carrying your child, then you need to be providing something to support me carrying a damn child, because it already starts at freaking moment zero amongst conception, when my eating patterns change, when my moods change, when my energy levels change, and I still got to get my ass up and go to work, and I got to do all of this, and I got to supplement, and I got to do all of this, and you ain't got to do a damn thing until the 9-month mark? Absolutely the hell not. And Karen has already been complaining about not having support and not, having additional things to help her get through this journey. And she's already talked about all she's had to go through while carrying this man's child. Getting the damn DNA test, while I'm not like, girl, you got to do it immediately, it would, shush any doubters, shut haters the hell up, and put her in a position so that if she asks for something or she needs something, she has something a little bit more tangible to back it up of, like, I'm going through this, I need this in this moment. And as the father of my child, as the person who helped me get into this particular predicament, you should be able to help me. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. So yeah, y'all, those are my thoughts, my feelings and whatnot about the trailer. You can go ahead and drop yours in the comment section down below. I will tell you, if you're new here, keep it cute, boo, or put that on mute, because we have mature, honest, unpacking conversations here. Do not come in here talking about, I'm just team Fatima, I'm just team Fatima. Nobody gives a damn who team you on. We have real life conversations around this show that is simulating real life sisters and the things that we go through. That's what we do over here, okay? I'm your good sis you love to talk TV with. If you missed my preview video, so it's a little bit more in there that I put, so you can go ahead and check it out. Or you can just go ahead and click the bell notification on my sisters playlist, and you won't miss out on any sister video that I post. I post new videos every single day. I appreciate you so much for watching. I'm jumping into the comment section right now so we can keep the conversation going. And YouTube's thinking that this will be the perfect video for you to watch next. So let's trust YouTube.